Well, it's a happy locker room right now, and in the locker room last week, we talked about the Ohio game in the locker room last week and said that we've got to become a smart, disciplined, tough, physical football team that's going to win special teams and turnovers, and it's going to be 4 quarters, and that's what happened today. I mean, we had to be smart, we had to be disciplined, we had to be tough and physical and play for 4 quarters. That's a really good football team that we were fortunate, to beat today. And to be honest with you, it felt as though we were playing like legitimate MAC, football against a really good team. And we weren't perfect in being smart and disciplined and physical and tough. But we did play for 4 quarters, and I'm so proud of our football team.
Second off, offensively, your team was much different than the first half. What was the difference?
Well, the first drive, we were able to, we didn't score a touchdown, but we got down there, I think it was a 12-play drive, and, did use some clock, even though we were going at a higher tempo, and kicked the field goal. And, and then we couldn't get that rhythm going again, and they're a good defense. They're a really good defense. And, Coach Moore and the offensive staff did a great job at halftime. He opened it up a little bit, and the guys responded. But for our defense, in that first half, when we weren't giving them much life to take the ball away twice and to keep fighting, when we weren't, again, giving them much life, to win a game like this, you need offense, you need defense and special teams all working together. And again, we weren't perfect. We got to get better, but it feels as though we work together as a team.
Brogan throws for a career high 347 yards, no picks, 3 touchdowns. What can you say about his performance?
Yeah, I told you guys last week. I mean, he just needed to work on his footwork a little bit, and being in that pocket. And those guys, they have 25 sacks on the season, and knew that we were going to be under duress at times if we're going to be throwing the ball. And really proud of him. He played a really good game.
Talk a little bit about the inability to get the run going, so you opened it up with a pass. Still, even though they assumed you were going to pass, you were able to execute throwing the football.
Yeah, you can't be one-dimensional and do what we want to do. But good football teams can make it really tough on you. And, they made it tough for us to run the football there in the first half. And so, we've got work to do. But hats off to Ohio, because they made it difficult.
You're up 3 with 3:47 to go. Porter fights in the 5-yard line into the end zone. Was that sort of a signature play for this ball game and this team?
Well, Andrew Wiley got a shout out there in the locker room for his first touchdown, so it was at least an assist, right? Yeah, I mean, plays like that can just take a team and take them over the top, in terms of belief and energy and the willpower and all that. So, it was a great play.
The team defensively had an outstanding performance. The whole Ohio team, 3 points in the first half, and the second half, and really quieted them as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was awesome. The whole defense, Coach Nethery put a great game plan together. We came together. They came down really quick in the second half and came down with a score, but we prevailed and just kept playing and got another W, so it's huge.
You've been able to keep guys fresh on that offensive line. How important is it to have that depth and to be able to have energy to make plays, especially late in games?
Yeah, that's huge compared to last season. 'Cause last season our depth was very small, obviously, because we had a lot of injuries and stuff like that. And we got, thanks to our coaching staff, a lot of good recruiting. And I got a lot of new guys that can play, and we're just rotating fresh all the time, so it's huge.
Where does this team go from here? You got Western next week.
Yeah.
Easy to look ahead. You didn't, but now you can look at Western Michigan. What are your thoughts on next week's game?
It's a huge game. Everybody, it's the same thing every week. Everyone thinks we're going to go down again, but we're ready. We're prepared. We're going to have another great week of practice and go out there and do what we do every week. So it's huge. Yeah.
You look at this contest, your team's now won 3 straight on the road, but the second half, I mean, at the first half, you have the opening drive, but then you go 3 and out.
Right.
Second half, the offense seemed to be clicking a whole lot differently.
Yeah, I mean, the first drive we were moving the ball a little bit, and then we stalled. But a lot of it in the first half, offensively, we were hurting ourselves. Whether it be, the penalty here, or me not making the right throw, drop balls, whatever it may be. But we really didn't do anything outside our comfort zone. But we got stuck in the mud a little bit. But that's all we were saying at halftime. We're stopping ourselves. We just have to go out there and keep executing the way we were doing. And I mean, we got a little bit of a slow start, a little bit like last week. So we got to work through that. We got some things to work on, but overall, offense played pretty well.
This is an Ohio
Yeah, you said right there. I mean, OU's D-line, defense in general, great defense. I mean, they're well disciplined, but I don't know how many times I can say it, but the O-line has been playing out of their mind. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to sit back there and throw the ball at all without them. We wouldn't have anything on the ground if it wasn't without them. So, I mean, everything goes to them, honestly.
Ohio scores to make it a 3-point game with 8 minutes left. You come in the huddle, you drive down, you score with Porter. Before that drive started, what kind of comments specifically did you make?
Just stay in attack mode. You know what I mean? You don't want to go out there and play the game not to lose. You're going back out there the way you've been doing to play to win. You know what I mean? That's basically the biggest thing. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. You know, we knew what we liked when we went out there, and just sticking to it and playing hard. And that's really the only thing I have for them. Just play to win. Don't play to lose, and just stay in attack mode.
You play Western Michigan next week. You're going for in-state supremacy and against a ranked team, a chance to upset them. Talk about the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, Western Michigan's a great football team. There's no surprise there. And, you know, they're a well-coached team. Coach Fleck is a good coach. But I think we're excited, you know. As long as we just, you know, stick to what we know and what we've been doing, it should be a good game. It's going to be a hard-fought game. We'll be ready, and I know they'll be ready. And it's going to be a great game for the Michigan Mac Trophy.
Do you feel this is your team now? You started 3 straight games. You've taken over the duties. Did you ever think you'd have this opportunity, Brogan?
You know, I think if you just stay your course, you know, things will come back around. Is it my team? When I'm out there, I want to be the leader. You know, whether that's on the field or off the field. But you know, it's everyone. It's everyone's team. There's certain guys that have their role. But it's awesome to play. I love playing the game. I love this game. I love my teammates. I love my whole coaching staff, everyone. I'm just glad that I can do that with them and share moments like this with them.
Both defenses had to fight extremely hard against the offense today. How did you see EMU's defense playing today against really an Ohio team that's a redshirt freshman team?
Well, we had a good game plan. We went in there knowing that they were going to try and run the ball and then go to those little passes, but we had a good game plan established by our D coordinator, Coach Neal, and we just executed. You know, we executed better than they executed, I felt like.
You look right now, certainly locker room is 5-2, and it's a situation that a lot of these guys haven't been a part of before. How does it feel for you to be 5-2?
It feels pretty good. I mean, since I've been here, I've only won a handful of games, and so to be 5-2 is just a huge accomplishment so far, and we're not done. I mean, we're not satisfied with 5-2. We want to keep on going and just get to our bowl game.
Got a chance now to take on Western Michigan, a team that's been a nemesis for everybody in the league, a ranked team and an in-state rival. Your thoughts on playing the Broncos?
Yeah, we'll wait till we watch the film, bud. You know, we're not going to turn down any battle. We're excited to take them on and do what we do best.
It was an Ohio defensive line that was up there, conference leader in sacks. You guys were sort of under Harold in this one. Talk about maybe getting the spotlight out of your focus and into theirs, and was that incentive for you guys?
Yeah, we knew they were going to bring a lot of four-man pressure, and so we just wanted to, our D-line against their D-line, that's some stuff that we were saying, so we wanted to outplay them, and I feel like that's something that we strive to do, and we did.
You look at today, career best for you in an Eagle uniform, both catching and receiving yards. How did it feel out there?
It felt good. You know, throughout the week, we just continued to say we want to go 1-0, and that's what we did. And as an offense, you know, and as a team, we accomplished our goals, and we just made it happen.
How different is it right now when the offense is clicking? We've seen lows, but when it's going in that second half, it was about as good as you could ask for.
Yeah, I mean, when the offense is going, we're going. You know, we have a great offensive line, great running backs, great receivers, all around the board. You know, as an offense, we're awesome. And you know, sometimes we can't get going as early as we want, but once we get going, you know, we're going.
How does it feel? You're one of a core of wide receivers that really even 6 months ago worked on Eastern campus. Now you're all here making an impact, and each week it's a different guy making a play.
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, around the board, on offense, defense, special teams, we have playmakers. And you know, as a team, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we came here, we said we want to accomplish goals, and you know, slowly but surely we're making it happen.
You scored your third touchdown of the year in the fourth quarter. It was a catch that you had to, again, fight the ball out of the hands of the defensive back, a la Bowling Green.
Yes,
Did that
sir.
feel similar?
It did. You know, You know, our receiver coach makes us practice the same drills over and over, and you know, it pays off. You know, when you practice and you come out here, it's easy.
When you came here, you from the junior college ranks, you had a decision to make. You came to a 1-11 team back-to-back years. Did you ever think you'd be in this position at 5-2?
I did. You know, Coach Creighton laid it out and told me, you know, the truth from the get-go, and he told me what he expected from, you know, myself. And, you know, I bought in, and I'm happy that I'm here at Eastern Michigan.
Western Michigan's up next. Are you starting to understand the rivalry within state despite you not being from here?
Yes, I do understand. And, you know, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start on Sunday and just get through every day of the week and continue to work hard and just go 1-0 every day.